everyone. Welcome to Girls STEMpede. Our guest today is Dr. Kimberley Chapelle, a paleontologist and postdoctoral research fellow at the American Museum of Natural History. Hi, Dr. Chapelle. Thank you for being here today.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Before we get into our actual questions, I wanted to ask you an icebreaker, which is if you could meet any female in STEM from history, who would it be and why?
I think I'd like to meet Jane Goodall because so I really like fieldwork. I think fieldwork is one of the best parts of my job, and she has done a lot of fieldwork, and I think fieldwork has changed a lot over the past 70 years. So I think she has a lot of cool field stories, and also I'd love to hear like the progression of how fieldwork has been for her.
Could you briefly tell us what you do, and could you take us through your typical day? So what's your favorite part, your least favorite part, etc.?
Like you said, I'm a paleontologist at the American Museum of Natural History. I work on dinosaurs, specifically plant-eating dinosaurs. So that's a group of dinosaurs that we call sauropodomorph dinosaurs. I work on the very early ones usually, so late Triassic, early Jurassic, so about 200 million years old. So at that point in time, they look like the guys behind me. So, they're smaller, they're about, half a ton in weight and about 6 meters long, and they walk on 2 legs. And I've mainly focused my research on their ontogeny. So ontogeny is the growth of an animal. And so I've worked on, how does their locomotion change, and what are they like when they're embryos, and, what kind of features changes as they're growing up, how does their shape change? There's a lot of parts of the job which are awesome. So, obviously working at the AMNH and back home as well in Johannesburg, one of the best parts of the day is being able to go down to the fossil collections and walk around and work with actual real fossils. And in fact, sometimes when I was having a bad day, that would be what I would do, is just go spend an hour in the collections and just walk around and look at fossils. And it's just an incredible feeling to be with things that are 200 million years old, So, I work a lot with CT scans. So sort of, if you break your arm and you get your arm x-rayed, you can do the same thing with fossils, except that you can look at it in 3 dimensions. That's quite fun. I really enjoy it. So I reconstruct fossils digitally in 3 dimensions. And I usually do that for half of my day in the morning. And then the second half will be spent doing the more writing up research or analyzing data or going into the actual fossil collections. And obviously in there, you can add like several hours of emails because everyone has emails.